Chopping fruits and vegetables is a routine task. But a small mistake and we end up with a cut. You too must have cut yourself or seen someone getting cut. What did you do when that happened? Today, let's learn about first aid in case of a minor cut. What to do or not to do when you get cut with a sharp object. A small and minor cut of this kind can be easily treated with proper first aid. Bleeding starts immediately when we get cut. It's natural to bleed when a blood vessel is cut. Let's pay attention to the rules of first aid in case of a minor cut. First and foremost, stop the bleeding. Calm down the injured person. Make her sit in a comfortable position. Take a clean cloth or handkerchief and apply mild pressure. This compression will stop the bleeding. Next step to reduce the bleeding is elevation. Elevate the wounded part. Raise it above heart level. Maintain pressure for some time after elevation. The bleeding should stop in some time. After the bleeding has stopped, wash the wound with clean water. If you have soap, wash the wound with soap and water. Use a clean cloth or cotton to dry it well. If the cut is very minor, you may leave it open. Consult a doctor and apply antiseptic lotion or cream if advised. This may be needed to prevent infection. In some cases, the cut may be deep and bleeding may not stop even after applying pressure. It is possible that the wound may need stitches. What will you do then? Follow all the earlier steps, but use a larger piece of clean cloth to apply pressure. Fold it to make a thick roll. You may use a roll of gauze if available. Apply greater pressure and for a longer duration. Use gloves if possible. It's safer to avoid direct contact with blood. Lift the wounded part above heart level. If the first piece of cloth gets soaked in blood, keep another roll on top without removing it and maintain pressure. Arrange to take the injured person to a doctor. You may call an ambulance or transport the person with help from a neighbor. Now the question, should turmeric be applied on a cut? In India, turmeric has been traditionally used as a medicine since ancient times. The antiseptic properties of turmeric have been proven, but the turmeric powder may be contaminated. When taken from the spice box, there is a possibility that other spices may be mixed in it. This may cause harm and pain. It is better to avoid the use of turmeric. Always remember, first aid is meant to provide immediate relief to the victim. It is essential to seek medical help. Time to recap. How to administer first aid for a minor cut? Examine the wounded part. Take a clean cloth and apply pressure to stop the bleeding. Elevate the wounded part. Raise it above heart level. Wash the wound with soap and clean water after bleeding has stopped. If the wound is deep, rush the victim to the doctor. Today, there are 2 tasks for you. What are the objects that pose the risk of inflicting cuts? What are the tasks that pose the risk of getting cut while performing them? Look around and make a list. Second task. You are alone at home when you cut yourself. You are bleeding. Imagine this situation and think, what is it that you would do? Perform a role play and make a video if possible. Do share it with us. Learn first aid. Stay safe. Stay prepared.